Well, hello all. I'm going to apologise now for basically this video, or at least this part, being the same as the last one, i.e. harvests. But it's the time of year. It's, you know, shall we say it's the nature of the game that goes with the, you know, with what we're doing. Today is the 22nd of August. It is 5 to 11 and I've just come round from the allotment. I've got some harvest to show you, and I've got some firsts. So let me spin you round. Apologising for shaky camera because of me holding it myself. I'll try not to move too much. Starting with beetroot. They are bolt hardy. You know, if you've never grown beetroot before and you're wondering what to grow, go with bolt hardy. You won't go wrong, tell you. Really good. Clapton, couple of cauliflowers. The last of my peas, which are Hurst green shaft, that is the very end of them, because I've now pulled the plants up, so I won't get any more. There's one root there of King Edward potatoes, 2 Swift sweet corn. The Calabrese is, I think it's Monoclano, I think. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, I forget now. And a couple of apples from off my own little apple trees. They only stand about 4 foot tall, and I thought I'll grab them while I can. There's plenty more to follow. So, but yes, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a insight and just show you the harvests are still coming, and I'm very pleased as well. And if it wasn't enough that you can see all that I've harvested there, I've just been down to the one greenhouse. Tomatoes. The bigger ones are Crimson Crush. I'll show you. These are the Crimson Crush, and these are Sweet Million. I've just taken all those from out of the silver greenhouse. These are unbelievable, these little ones. These are so sweet, it's untrue. Oh, what can I say? Oh, they're lovely. They're like sugar coated. It's fantastic, this, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Now, I think we're all guilty of this. You know, when you go into your greenhouse and you see, oh yes, there's tomatoes coming on there, and there's tomatoes there, and cucumbers, yeah, I've got some cucumbers coming there, and so on. And we know they're there, we're aware of it, but until they ripen up, they don't really catch your eye, do they? Well, I've just been in the greenhouse, just been watering, and I've just been getting some cucumbers and harvest a few tomatoes and so on. And I come across this animal. I've measured that. It's 18 inches long. The variety is Luxury. I mean, it produces pretty reasonable sized cucumbers anyway. Some of these are going to some friends, to be honest, because I've got another 2 on the table there. But that, I was amazed. Like I say, I knew it was there, but leaves were sort of hiding it slightly, shall we say. And I thought, And then I come to get tomatoes, and just look at that beauty. Crimson Crush. It's not a beefsteak type tomato or anything. That is just your ordinary bog standard Crimson Crush tomato. I don't know the weight because no longer have any scales. But one thing's for certain, this is going to taste absolutely fantastic. Right, starting over here with the sweet peas. We've about finished. There's just the odd one or two flowers on here. In fact, let me bring you a bit closer and show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, just odd one or two. The nasturtium, which is in flower, that's self-set. I don't know where that's come from. I'm assuming birds. But no, what we're going to wait for now, like we've got here, the pods. Get a few more and save them ready for next year. Behind those, this is the King Edward potatoes. There's another couple over there, and then another couple left over there, and that is it. No, sorry, three over there. Had some nice harvests off them. I do like growing them. They are quite good. A few flowers. Some flowers are coming to an end, and the zinnias, they're still going. We'll have some of the. What we'll do with some of these is these heads. Once they start producing the seed head, which is happening with some of these here, we'll have some of them ready for next year. And then over here, sprouts. These are Crispus, I think, yes. They're doing okay. I've got to say that you can't really see that well. Let me just try and get you a little closer. Can you just see that there is, you can just see that they're starting to come. There's some sprouts starting to form on them. So, you know, considering today is the 5th of September, I'm pleased with that. Some of my fellow plot holders have got well, they're ready to pick, full stop. Beetroot, Boltardi and Cylindra. There looks like there's more here than there actually is. It's because some of the Cylindra is still quite small, but I've been taking the Boltardi out and been pickling that. Then a few Musselburgh leeks at the back. I have got some more in, and then spin you around, come in from this way. The French beans, well, they've about had it. That's going to be about the end of it with the French beans. What I am and spring onions, but I've sown some more spring onions, so I'm going to take some of them today. And look at that Spanish flag, absolutely superb. I make no apologies in letting the world know that they are my favourite climber. Absolutely superb. I'll put some pictures up now with regards to some that I've seen out at a place called Attingham Park. It's a National Trust property, and they'd put some teepees up with just these on, and they were a mass of flower. I have got some more of these growing elsewhere. I'll show you those when we come to them. Let's go this end. Monoclano, I think. No, Cordoba winter cabbage. I believe they are clubroot resistant. The netting will come off those. It's staying on at the moment because there's still some of the old cabbage whites about. So once we are no more with the cabbage whites, the netting will come off and it'll get a bit of weeding. Got the parsnips, they're coming on really nicely. I don't know, can't really see a great deal down there but they really are absolutely fantastic. The variety is Gladiator, and they're looking really well, really are. Calabrese, that has finished, that's all got to come out now, all done and dusted. Sweet corn, there's still one or two left on here, still a few to be had, so we'll get and take a few of them. I'm taking them as and when I want them, really, so we'll get and take a few of them. Cauliflower, this is Clapton. There's one there, another one over there, that one there, there's one here and one there. So we'll get and have, I'm not going to have them all, we'll probably have that one over there because that's quite large, and that one, and we'll try and let the others sit a while. And then over here we have got these three rows here, sorry, are Sarpomera, and these are 2 rows of Maris Piper. There's one left in there, and that row hasn't been touched at all as yet. And then if I spin you round, I know you can't see very well, but under here is some more Clapton cauliflower, this end, and then some more of that Cordoba cabbage. Then we'll spin you right round, I'll show you these fruit trees. There's just one pair, another one there, there's not many, there's only about 5 on it, but the apple trees have gone berserk, really have. These, although they're very small, we'll still use some of these because we've got a parrot that will eat apples. So these are the really good ones. These have, look at these, just superb. We'll have a few of them off before we've finished. And then there's odd 1 or 2 on there. Over here, spring onions, some more Gladiator. There's nothing next to them. I've not put anything in there. I've left the netting on here partly as a bit of precaution for the birds. This bed, this has got nothing now. This had peas along here, and they've all finished, so that needs digging over. Then what we've got over there is leeks. We've got Musselburgh, and I'm trying to think of the name of the other variety. Where's the label? Elephant, that's it. So we've got Elephant this side and Musselburgh that side. A little bit of a thing to show you with regards over winter project. There is a bed there and there's a bed there, but all through the summer they've been plagued with the old, I'm trying to think of the name of it now, bindweed, and it's all over there. And what I'm planning on doing, I've not grown anything in these beds this year because of the bindweed. It's now somewhat contained just along here now. So what I'm going to do is, that rhubarb is coming up, that's a dead crown, so that's coming out. I'm then going to clear that, and I'm going to clear these beds and put them to bed for the winter. And I'm looking at possibly where just that bit that's covered over there, I'm looking at possibly pouring that over to some flowers of some sort. I don't really know what. Something that once it's in can stay in. Something hardy. Some good hardy annuals of some sort. Rest of the rhubarb is doing well. We've been having loads of that. And that's it really. Let me just go up here. Take you up this way and I'll sign off just over here. Oh, I forgot to show you. I said there was some more Spanish flag, and here we go. In with these sunflowers over here, and these small sunflowers, and these here, I've been cutting them, and wife's had them and put them in a vase at home, but they're not looking bad, the sunflowers. They're obviously coming to an end, but it's the time of year, that's the thing. So there we have it, just a little bit of a fly on the wall flit around on the plot, just to show you what's coming on and how things are going, and a bit of future work for over the winter. Right, while I'm round here, let's have these, a couple of these cauliflowers. Not a bad size, that. That'll do for me and the missus, that will. That's nice. And then I think, yeah, I think we'll have, is there any more that are a bit bigger? I think there's one here that's a little bit bigger. I'll take that one. It's not a bad size. I'll certainly do us. They will. Definite. They'll get used up this week for definite. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. As you've seen, I mean, you can see here with harvests, the tomatoes, the little Sweet Million, I really love them. They're fantastic then. Raspberries, starting to get a lot of raspberries now. Strawberries we're picking sort of daily as they appear, because I've got them in tubs in the back garden, both raspberries and strawberries. I've got a few ideas for next year with regards to tomatoes. We're already thinking about what to do with regards growing tomatoes next year. Something that I might try. I'll keep you informed as I go along. The plot tour. If you can think of anything, that bit of ground that I want to dig over and try and make as a bit of a wildlife flower meadow type thing, just put some flowers in. Please leave a comment at the bottom as to what you think would be worth putting in. I've got to be totally 100% honest and say that I don't really, flower wise, it's not my thing, so I don't know what's hardy, you know, hardy. I assume it's hardy annual is what I'm looking for when I'm looking for something that comes up every year. I think lupins are in that class, but that's about it. That's about all that I do know. So if you'd like to leave a comment at the bottom just saying what you think could put in there to try and brighten that bit up, that would be very much appreciated. The microphone, going with the Rode, it's not cheap. I mean, for a length of wire with a microphone one end and a jack plug on the other, little 3.5mm jack plug, I mean, they cost me £59, but I can't really moan about the old one because I've got to have had that probably 4 or 5 years, and I only paid about £15 for that. Yes, it wasn't a road one, but now that I've gone with the road, it can only be a good thing. So once again, thank you all very much. Be good, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.